Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about the importance of fundamentals in anything. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's start by talking about one of my favorite scenes in one of my favorite movies. The movie is Hoosiers, and the scene is where Gene Hackman, or Coach Dale, is opening practice with his players. And he opens practice without a ball. In fact, I believe he's holding the ball, but he's asking them to practice their defensive stance and shuffle and all that sort of stuff. And then there's a ball, which they are allowed to pass and dribble, but not shoot. And as you might imagine, the players want to shoot. So the players are like, this is ridiculous. We need to shoot. How can we win a game without shooting? And while the coach knows that shooting has to happen at some point, he also knows that without these other fundamentals, the fundamentals that might be left out or overlooked, they can never have their ultimate success. So what does the word fundamental mean? Well, let's go to the dictionary and look at it. So in the dictionary, we find that fundamental can be defined as an adjective in this way: forming a necessary base or core of central importance. Or we can look at it as a noun, and it will read like this: a central or primary rule or principle on which something is based. Forming the necessary base or core, a central principle. What are your central principles? What is your necessary base and core? We can think about this for our team, for an individual on our team that we might be coaching, for ourselves. What are your fundamentals? Is your team clear on the fundamentals? Are you clear on the fundamentals? Are you good enough at the fundamentals? Or are you lost in tactics? Or are you focused on the next shiny project? Yeah, we can work on a new tool for something related to our customers, but not until we have the core blocking and tackling fundamentals of customer service settled. One of the things that we can do as leaders is go back to the fundamentals. We can go back to the fundamentals with our team. Guess what? Like Coach Dale knew, they're not going to likely do it on their own. It takes us to say, let's step back. We can do that in coaching an individual. Say, let's not get lost in where we're stuck. Let's go back to the fundamentals. Going back to the fundamentals is important, right? This is something that if we don't do, we won't get better at. If you think about in exercise, people talk about strengthening the core and that everything else works better after we strengthen the core. It's fundamentals. In Matthew 7, Jesus tells the story of the wise man who builds his house on the rock, on a firm foundation, building it on principles that matter. What comes afterwards is of little importance if the foundation isn't right. Part of our job as leaders is to know the fundamentals, to focus on the fundamentals, and help our teams get really good at the fundamentals. That leads us to today's tweet. The fundamentals are fun when you realize how much they improve your results. As a leaders, put your focus on the fundamentals, and great results will follow. Do you struggle to provide feedback and coaching to underperformers and problem employees? Is change hard for you to implement? Draining the motivation and focus of your team? Do you struggle to communicate effectively with the diverse and sometimes challenging personalities within your organization? If you are a leader looking for a chance to learn more in a supportive and collaborative environment, this is your chance. The Remarkable Leadership Workshop is a powerful 2-day learning experience that combines proven, practical approaches with the chance for peer interaction to help you master effective leadership. If you're serious about your future and you're ready to learn how to communicate more assertively, delegate more effectively, and lead more successfully, join us for an upcoming session. Click on the link below to learn how you can become the leader you were born to be.